OMG BBG! Welcome back to another Beyblade Burst QuadDrive unboxing. This one is going to be triggering because Glory Regnar R7 is supposed to be our Greatest Raphael. And it looks nothing like our boy. Oh my god.
What did they do to you?
They massacred my boy here, man. Whatever though, we have to unbox it either way to show you guys what's beneath the box, right? So Glory Regnar R7 is of course a balance type bay. There are some changes that make this different compared to other QuadDrive types, so maybe you'll still be inclined to get it. But let's go over everything in the back of the box here. The G13 gravity ring is supposed to be the halo from the Bay, but of course it's not a halo anymore. Say goodbye to the best feature in Beyblade Burst DB. But yeah, you'll notice that all of this is a little bit different compared to another QuadDrive Bay.
It looks like a ninja star.
Yeah, a little bit, right? It even says right here that the graphic is in the expanded mode in high mode, basically, in the Apex Plus mode. So there you have your drive chip, your energy layer base, got the QD12 disc, and a TD20-Q performance tip with the B02 armor tip. Being a balance type, of course, it's going to have some pretty well-rounded stats. You got 12 in defense, which makes sense considering it's a very round bay, right? Got 9 in stamina, 8 in weight. The agility is hella low. We got 2. So overall, it's decent in terms of the stats, right? We just saw recently that some of our other bays, they had like 17 in attack, so nothing crazy like that. So although we already know that this bay is going to be so different compared to the original, we have to unbox it anyways. In our previous video with the Achilles modification, you actually saw this bay like here on the couch. And a lot of you guys actually spotted it. It wasn't on purpose, but I guess we have to unbox it now, right?
It's unboxing time.
I wonder why they changed it to Glory and didn't keep Greatest. Because like Greatest is fine.
Well, they obviously
right?
know it's not the greatest.
Right? Oh, maybe that's why. That's solid. Good observation.
Alright.
All our parts. There it is, boys. There is the halo.
Man.
So here is Glory Regnar R7 broken down for you, okay? The most important thing that makes this different is that this piece that used to be the halo is actually your gravity ring. This is your armor piece, which is strange because there was no armor, right? With the original. This was the armor that folded upwards, right? And gave you that sick halo effect. And this essentially was all one piece like this. But they had to take it apart, right? Because we're obviously not gonna get those original abilities. So they had to separate it, and this is your gravity ring.
So technically it's still a feature, right?
Kind of.
But which feature would you rather have?
Obviously the halo. Bring our boy back. But yes, now they advertise this bay in high mode or in Apex mode, which is strange because all of the other bays are usually advertised in low mode or core mode. So honestly, you're gonna be using this bay all the time in Apex mode. You'll have this on the top like that, right? But even if you were to put it into low mode, then you get a super round energy layer base there. So not bad either, right? So you can see why the defense stats are pretty high.
Interesting.
But yeah, so that is the story behind this design, okay? The drive chip still looks pretty similar to Greatest Raphael. They haven't done any crazy changes. Obviously, this locks in by twisting, not just punching in and pushing down.
But this really looks like a completely different bay.
Yet the abilities being removed really hurt this bay a lot because, of course, it was probably the most intricate and one of the best abilities that we got in Beyblade Burst DB. For the Forge disc, this is basically the Hasbro version of the Over disc, and so it does continue the round shape. It does align with the rest of the parts there. It is very round as well. Of course, it doesn't weigh as much as the Takara Tomy version, but there you go. You get yourself a Hasbro version of the Over disc. Moving on to the performance tip, we have, of course, the regular performance tip and the armor tip. Of course, they made it look like the High Extend Plus Dash driver, but it doesn't have any of the original functions, obviously. As you look closely, of course, you can see that Extend Plus chip on there. That design is, they're trying to replicate it anyways.
QuadDrive exclusive feature, being able to take off the armor tip, is a bonus.
The TD20-Q driver is like a sharp tip. It's very tall, and yeah, just a point as the main platform, so it's gonna keep your bay in the center of the stadium for sure. Of course, when you compare this to the original from Takara Tomy, you're going to be disappointed, but I'm still grateful at least they made this somewhat different compared to like other QuadDrive bays. They tried to do something with that gravity ring, right? But yeah, guys, it's just not the same, right? Hopefully in Pro Series we'll see an original version released here in North America. Expect that to cost like $50 Canadian or like 35 US at least. The prices of those bays just keep going up in the Pro Series. So we'll put this into high mode because that's how it's advertised.
That red piece on top.
Yeah, it looks the most normal, I guess, this way, so we'll do that. And that's the thing, right? Like, Greatest Raphael almost seemed like it was in high mode all the time. It only had one mode, so the gap is very reminiscent of that. But that's it, guys. Super round. So maybe it's not the worst QuadDrive Bay, but it is nothing compared to the Takara Tomy version. That is for sure.
Also doesn't look the part.
Yeah, like the red piece is just like, why did they make it clear? You know what I mean? At least to be closer, right? Like this? Like why? Where's the red coming from? Like I do see like the bit of red there, but that is not the main color that everyone sees. So a little strange for sure. Let's scan Glory Regnar into the game, because we may as well, right?
See how it looks?
Look better on there. Found so many parts. Bam.
Oh, that looks better. Why is it darker?
It does look better, right? There's like not as much red and stuff. Oh guys, my finger's all the way over here. I'm gonna try to do this one-handed. Oh no! Too late. So let's look at the expanded view. It does look better. The heck? Very interesting. Well, there you go, guys. At least it looks pretty good in the game. Test spin. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Definitely. So, if you were to ask me before I actually knew that this was Glory Regnar R7, I would have not been able to tell you that this was actually Glory Regnar R7. Like, this is not Greatest Raphael. It doesn't look like that with all the red.
Especially when it's spinning, it just does not look the
part.
Okay, test battle. Couple rounds.
3, 2, 1. Let's rip. Against that.
Oh,
defense too strong.
Yeah, performing pretty good though, right?
That was like one shot.
Versus our other QuadDrive Beys.
Okay, let's get down to the drop level. 3, 2, 1. Let's rip.
Whoa.
Dude, you bursted as soon as you landed in there.
Pretty much.
3, 2, 1. Let's rip. Oh, both dropped in. Yeah, for a balance type, I mean, Glory Regnar R7 doesn't move at all.
And it being so circular, it's, you know, pretty decent actually. Oh.
Dude, the disc and driver still together. Maybe it's just ultimate Valtryek. That's the problem. So that's the unboxing on Glory Regnar R7. Now, of course, we have to let you know, should you buy it, consider it, avoid it, yada yada yada. There's always two different camps, right? So I would say if you are mostly a Takara Tomy collector, then you need to avoid this because this is not going to give you any sense of satisfaction whatsoever, okay? Now, if you are mainly a Hasbro collector, then consider it. If this is one of your favorite bays, if you like Greatest Raphael, then this one's not too bad. You saw how it did in the test battles against Valtryek, bursted it like multiple times. So in the QuadDrive world, not the worst one, but I don't think anyone should just go right out and it's like, yo, that's the best bay ever, let's go buy it right away. So yeah, that's the verdict, okay? Like this video, subscribe, let us know what you think of this bay down in the comment section, and as always, geeks out.